Thank you, Demi, for being a volunteer. So we are on level 1, the basics workshop, and we have just this morning spent time setting up and understanding a full basic recipe of tapping and some history of tapping. And now I'd like to demonstrate to the viewers how we're going to set up this short tapping sequence. I've asked for you to bring an issue to me, and we're going to methodically see if we can get some resolution on that. So is that okay? Good. So firstly, I'm just going to ask you to actually just take a nice breath in and out. So just settle yourself into the chair. You may start to feel a little bit more of the emotion coming up as you know that we're going to be tapping on it, and that's completely normal. Okay, so without going into too much detail, could you want to just share with me what it is that you would like to do some tapping on?
Yeah, I want to do some tapping on feelings of overwhelm when it comes to wedding planning.
Okay, so we're going to get this really clear and simple. Remember, this is about being very targeted in the here and now. So when you think about wedding planning right now, where do you feel, what's the emotion? Is it fear, anxiety? What is that?
Anxiety and overwhelm.
Oh, so you said overwhelm, that's right. Overwhelm. So when you consider all the wedding planning right now, how strong out of 10 is that overwhelm?
8
And where do you feel that in your body?
in my throat.
Good. Okay, so we've now got information that we need for now, for the here and now. We're not going to go into too many details. We're going to see if we can get some resolution. And even though the intensity is going to come, I'm anticipating you feeling better now. It, of course, may come back as things get overwhelming again, but it hopefully is less. And also you need to rinse and repeat tapping. Sometimes you just need to keep doing a little bit every day.
Mhm.
Okay, so we've got a rating. We've got our SUDS, which is an 8 out of 10. You feel it in your throat, and it's a sense of overwhelm and anxiety about wedding planning. Is that
Yeah,
all correct? Okay.
yeah.
So I'd just like you to tap along with me and repeat my words. We're going to keep it really simple. If at any stage something shifts, I'm going to be watching anyway. Just let me know. So if it moves from one emotion suddenly to something else.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to tap either the left or the right side of the hand, and nice and relaxed. I'd like you to just close your eyes again and tune into what you've got to do. It's all this wedding planning, and it's a sense of overwhelm, and you feel it in your throat. So opening your eyes and just say after me. So even though
Even though
right now I feel overwhelmed
right now I feel overwhelmed
about the plans for the wedding,
about the plans for the wedding,
I'm honoring how I feel right now.
I'm honoring how I feel right now.
So even though
Even though
I have this anxiety in my throat,
I have this anxiety in my throat,
when I think about everything I have to do for the wedding,
when I think about everything that I have to do for the wedding,
I'm here to acknowledge these feelings
I'm here to acknowledge these feelings
so I can feel calmer and clearer.
so I can feel calmer and clearer.
Is that okay to say all of that?
Yep.
So now we go left or right hand. I use 2 and it's on the crown. You can use 2 or 1. Okay, tapping there and just tuning into the feeling. Yes, this feeling in my throat,
This feeling in my throat.
eyebrow where the hair begins. I have so much to do.
I have so much to do.
Side of the eye, I feel really overwhelmed.
I feel really overwhelmed.
Under the eye, so much planning to do.
So much planning to do.
And you can tap along whoever's watching on any overwhelm you have about anything. Under the nose, I feel anxious and it's in my throat.
I feel anxious and it's in my throat.
Under the bottom lip, and just consider your situation. You'll have an image or a movie in your mind of all the things. So much to do.
So much to do.
Collarbone, stay on the collarbone, and we'll just take a nice breath in and out here and let it go. Under the arm, I feel so overwhelmed.
I feel so overwhelmed.
And the ribs, and tapping here and just saying I feel anxious and it's sitting in my throat.
I feel anxious and it's sitting in my throat.
So we're going to take a pause here. We can pause at any time, and I'd like you to check in with what the number is of overwhelm right now when you think about wedding planning. And 1, is it still an 8? Is the number, don't worry if it is, be really honest with me. Sometimes it goes up before it comes down. What number is the overwhelm right now?
7.
It's dropped a little bit. And is it all still in your throat?
Yeah.
Still in the throat. Is there anything specific more coming to your mind about the wedding planning?
It's the financial side of it.
This is what can happen when we get a little bit clearer.
Mm.
So would you be happy to just zoom in a little bit on the finance side? I think that might help.
Yes.
So we're not going to do a setup statement here. We're just going to continue with our full basic recipe, but it's shifted a bit more into the finances. So we're now going to do the 9 gamut. So hand on your heart, tapping again between little finger, ring finger. That's it. Look straight ahead. Good. Focus in on the overwhelm about the finances for wedding planning. And just say, I have this anxiety.
I have this anxiety.
About the finances.
About the finances.
Head still, eyes down, left to the floor. Everybody practice perhaps this process if you like, because it's good for you to practice if you want to. Look straight ahead. Just say this overwhelm.
This overwhelm.
About the finances.
About the finances.
Good, hard down right. Good, look straight ahead. Eyes up to the ceiling. We're going to go around a clock. We're going to take you around slowly. So go to 12 o'clock and just say all this anxiety.
All this anxiety.
And 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Stay at 3 o'clock and just say sitting in my throat.
Sitting in my throat.
4 o'clock. All this overwhelm.
All this overwhelm.
Good, 5 o'clock. Stay down at 6 o'clock. Take a big breath in. Release, let it go. Is it still in your throat?
Yeah. It's moved, it's between my throat and my stomach. It's like bouncing between.
Okay. So good, go to 7 o'clock. Just say this remaining overwhelm.
This remaining overwhelm.
8 o'clock, about finances.
About finances.
Good, 9 o'clock. This feeling's moving.
This feeling's moving.
Good, 10 o'clock. This remaining anxiety.
This remaining anxiety.
About the finances.
About the finances.
11 o'clock. Maybe I can let some fear go.
Maybe I can let some fear go.
12 o'clock. Maybe I can let this overwhelm go.
Maybe I can let this overwhelm go.
Close the eyes, massage the hand, nice big breath in, relax your whole body on the out breath. Just checking in with yourself there. Remember, we can check in at any time. Is the overwhelm still a 7?
Feels like a 6.
Mm-hmm. And where is it in the body?
It's in my throat still, but it's like quite dull.
Good, it's softening. Okay. Opening the eyes. Anything more specific about the finances, or is it a fear of not having enough, or what else would you like to add in?
Yeah, fear of not having enough, like whilst also saving for other things as well.
So let's go just a little bit further. Is it a fear of running out of money? Is it a fear of, you're really clear on, because fear of not having enough is quite a common thing.
Yeah, fear of not having enough.
Tune into that. And eyes back up to the ceiling. And everybody who's maybe following this, you may be able to relate to fear of not having enough. Go to 12 o'clock. Okay, we're going to 11 o'clock. Just say slowly, this fear.
This fear.
Of not having enough.
Of not having enough.
Good, 10 o'clock. This fear.
This fear.
Of running out.
Of running out.
Good, 9 o'clock. This anxiety.
This anxiety.
Keep tapping your hand for me. Yeah. We're at 9 o'clock. This fear of not having enough.
This fear of not having enough.
8 o'clock. This fear in my body.
This fear in my body.
Maybe I can let it go.
Maybe I can let it go.
Good. Keep going down to 6 o'clock. All this fear.
All this fear.
Around our wedding.
Around our wedding.
How we'll manage financially.
How we'll manage financially.
And the other things we want to do.
And the other things we want to do.
Good. Going to 5 o'clock. Maybe it's going to all work out.
Maybe it's all going to work out.
4 o'clock. Maybe we're going to be okay.
Maybe we're going to be okay.
Does that statement sound a little bit true now? Yeah. Good. Go to 3 o'clock. Maybe it's all going to be amazing.
Maybe it's all going to be amazing.
That's why we're doing it.
That's why we're doing it.
Good. 2 o'clock. This remaining anxiety.
It's remaining anxiety.
Good. 1 o'clock. It's understandable.
It's understandable.
But right now we're okay.
But right now we're okay.
Good. 1 o'clock. We're okay.
We're okay.
12 o'clock. Maybe it's just going to be amazing.
Maybe it's just going to be amazing.
A magical day.
A magical day.
Close your eyes, breathing in and out. Just notice how you're feeling in your body. Is that feeling in your throat better?
Yeah.
Good. And what's the number on the overwhelm?
3.
Good. Well done. We're going to finish our 9 steps. So eyes open, gently tapping, and we're just going to hum on that number 3 out of 10 of overwhelm. You might now start to connect to what's going to happen, which is good because we're letting go of the stress. So humming out loud with me. Nice breath in and out. Relax, let go. Counting out loud to 5. Imagine the numbers are in front of you when you see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice breath in. Relax, let go. And we'll do one final hum on this 9-step process. What are you connecting to now, actually? I'll just ask you, what thoughts feel better, or what do you see that feels better?
Right now I'm tapping into a sense of relief.
Good, excellent. So that's great. So just being with that sense of letting go and hum on that feeling. Okay. So it's just bringing more in of what you want, isn't it? Relief and that's relaxing. Let everything go just for a moment. We're going to finish our full round in a moment. We're just going to do a nice check-in. So we started off with a fear and intensity of anxiety around wedding planning, and then we got a little bit more clarity about what it was about, which is a lot to do with the finances. So even though your situation may be the same at the moment, you're saying you're feeling better, and what number would the overwhelm be now?
2.
Wonderful. So it was an 8, so you've dropped it by 6, which is significant. There's probably some still more tapping to do on yourself as you lead up to the wedding. This is why you're doing the course. You can do more specific targeted tapping. And the body, how's the body feeling?
A lot more like a lot less tense.
Good. Is there anything you would like to bring in as a reframe with some positive statements as we finish this tapping round?
The first thing that's coming to mind is like everything ends up working out okay, regardless of how anxious I feel about it.
That's wonderful. Isn't that wonderful? And that's a real lesson and a gift for other times when you start falling into that. Now, we will go back to the side of the hand because we've got actually some really nice information. So normally we'd go from the 9 gamut back to the top of the head and finish, but we're just doing a nice little round here. So even though I was feeling really overwhelmed.
Even though I was feeling really overwhelmed.
And it's understandable.
And it's understandable.
I'm now getting a sense. That it's all going to work out good.
That it's all going to work out good.
It's going to work out okay.
It's going to work out okay.
Might work out better than okay.
It might work out better than okay.
I'm open to that.
I'm open to that.
Good. I honor how I feel.
I honor how I feel.
Good. Let's go to the top of the head. I choose to know it's all going to work out okay.
I choose to know it's all going to work out okay.
Anything else you'd like to add in?
It's going to be an amazing day.
Great. What else would you like to say? Because I like to hand it over to my clients if they're ready to say anything positive.
And the future is going to be okay and you're ready.
Good. It's going to be a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day.
It's all going to be okay.
It's all going to be okay.
I'm okay right now.
I'm okay right now.
We're okay right now.
We're okay right now.
It's going to be an amazing day.
It's going to be an amazing day.
Good. Everything's going to work out okay.
Everything's going to work out okay.
Good. And we'll finish up at the ribs, taking a nice big breath in and let it go. Good. How's that all sitting for you?
Yeah, really good. Thank you.
So welcome. So that was, I'm not sure how long, it was probably about 10 minutes or so. So you can see when we're really on target and we're really focused on what's here and now, rather than having to ask too many questions at this stage, and how much better your reframe is and your insight. So when stress is there, we're not able to see that. We're not able to even access what we're doing things for, because we all do that.
Mm.
Lose touch with how grateful we can be and how amazing the opportunities are. So well done you. So you can continue to work on any other aspects leading up to your wedding using a
Absolutely.
yeah, great. So I'm just going to stop the recording. Thank you so much, Demi, for being a volunteer.
Thank you.